Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Paul Reed and I'm a professional photographer. So this week I was at the British Photography Awards. I had a portrait that was shortlisted in the portrait category, and this was that photograph. Now, I wasn't actually the only person that I know that got shortlisted. A number of people that I mentor also got shortlisted. Actually had more than one photograph shortlisted, and this was absolutely fantastic as well. So I met up with those there as well at the ceremony, and we were really excited about the possibility of winning the British Photography Awards. Unfortunately, none of us won. We've all been feeling a bit flat this week after not winning, after all that build up, and it's really kind of made me think this week as to what's important. I've stupidly had winning the British Photography Awards as a goal, and that is a very silly goal to have, I believe. Having winning a competition as a goal is not a realistic goal to have. I'm not saying don't enter competitions, I'm not saying that at all, but what I'm saying is having it as a goal is kind of unrealistic, and I'll tell you why. Because you're putting this out into somebody else's hands. There is nothing that you can do to make that photograph win. A more realistic goal for somebody would be to create a zine or a book, because this is something that these days you can self-publish. You're not relying on somebody else to do that for you. You can do these things yourself. Or if you wanted to have an exhibition, these are things that you can do yourself. One of the things which I'm doing, and I'm going to be doing over the next few weeks is, and I have been for a long time, is printing the work that I want to display at an exhibition. I've been doing those as Platinum Palladium prints, which is just an absolutely incredible process. And I'm going to be showing you every week now, because as I go through the next few weeks, I'm going to be printing one of these photographs a week. I say I'm going to be printing, actually it's Roberto at RJ Print Lab who prints all my Platinum Palladium prints. I have done Platinum Palladium prints myself in his workshop. However, I trust him. He's a master printer, and it's quite expensive to make a mistake sometimes, and these are quite large enlargements, so I want Roberto doing those for me. So I'm starting with this print, and this was the print that lost the British Photography Awards. I've got a lot of faith in this photograph, and to print it in this really special way, and I am going to exhibit this. It doesn't matter if some judges say that that photograph isn't good enough. I believe it is. I believe this is a beautiful portrait that I'm so proud of, and that's why I've printed this as the first of my Platinum Palladium prints that I'm going to be doing over the next few weeks. So rather than feeling sad about this award that I haven't won, what I've been doing this week is reflecting on the work that I have done over the last 4 years. I've been really going through all of my favourite images and not just for printing for the exhibition, but for making a book as well. And I haven't done a lot of photography this week because I think sometimes it's good to just maybe take a week off and go through what you've already done. We can't be out there just taking photographs all of the time. There has to come a point where we're actually going to be printing this work, where we're actually going to be deciding what we're going to do with it. For me, photography is all about the printing. It's all about showing these images in physical form, and that's what I'm going to be doing over the next few weeks, is printing a platinum palladium printer every week, and I'm going to be showing you those every week. And then the other thing is I'm going to be putting my book together. If you haven't already took the Monochrome Madness course, that's on my website. I'll leave a link in the description to that. That's for those people that really want to push their monochrome photography forward. Some of the stuff in there is really how I've got my way of thinking of how I've got to where I am today. So it's a fantastic course and I've had amazing feedback for it. But it would be fantastic to see you on one of my workshops as well. Again, there'll be a link in the description for that. Thanks everybody for all your support, all the comments on the last video that I did where I was explaining why I'd switched to the M10 monochrome rather than the Q2 monochrome. All the supportive messages that were on there were really, really needed because I had a bit of a backlash simply for changing to a different camera. It is a funny old game, this, the YouTube thing where, you know, people just kind of, you know, they take these things personally whenever you kind of switch gear. And I'm just so thankful for everybody that showed me some support in the comments. Thanks so much everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time.